Wild African dogs are considered one of the few towerless predators of Africa. Why is this so? Because, firstly, these predators are very intelligent, able to think before they make a move. Secondly, they live and hunt in huge groups, which gives them a numerical advantage. Taking advantage of these advantages, they can easily take down anyone. Statistically, 1 in 10 victims manages to elude these little rebels, and even then, in a very shabby state. Today you will see 8 brutal hunt, eat alive preys of wild dogs. Get comfy, we're about to begin. Number 1. And we're immediately thrown into the thick of things, where a male wild dog dines on delicious prey. But there's one thing, the prey is still conscious, and its song is far from sung. Impala tries to resist the offender, sometimes rising and wants to attack the predator with her horns, but she does not succeed. The predator feels his impunity and continues his dark deeds. At the same time, it looks around to make sure that no one is on the horizon. After all, in the wilderness it is not enough to catch the prey, it is also necessary to save it. After a while something happened that the predator obviously did not expect. The impala gathered its strength, jumped up on its limbs and drove away the annoying dog. In amazement, the predator backs away, and the impala takes a defensive stance. The wild dog tries to attack the impala from all sides, but it is as if a berserker has entered the creature. The impala easily fights off the dog, moreover, almost injuring the predator itself. What a twist! To the joy of the offender, the other members of the group rushed to the sound of the battle. They intervened very timely, otherwise our hero would have suffered a deafening fiasco. The group of dogs pounced on the victim, and the impala was already in trouble. After a short time, it was over. The male had to split up, but at least he was still fed and unharmed. On the channel, Animal World, you'll see the best content you've ever seen. If you're interested in the best animal videos, confrontations, and battles, please subscribe now so you don't miss new videos. And they come out every day for your entertainment. Number 2. In the following footage, we see a large group of wild dogs chasing the buffalo. Since buffalo are very bulky and can kick very well if they want to, the dogs act in an organized manner. He chases the giants, scaring them. This is done on purpose to disorient them. Although buffalo are huge, but by nature he is not very smart, and easily fall into any kind of traps. This is what the dogs are counting on. The hunt ends when the dogs catch one buffalo that has escaped. They immediately pounce on the victim in the whole pack. This is what makes this type of canine dangerous. While some distract the giant by biting its muzzle, others, meanwhile, bite its weak points. The dog's tactic is to wear down his opponent. When this happens, he falls to the ground. Then the victim's song is done. Which is what happens in a short time. The pack has a good lunch today. Number 3. In the following shots we see a group of hungry wild dogs attacking a deer in the forest. The deer of course tries to fight back the attackers. But he doesn't stand a chance. The dogs easily and quickly surround their prey, and attack from different directions, which greatly reduces the chances of a favorable outcome for our Bambi. Even when the deer is exhausted and has fallen to the ground, it still tries to fight back with the last of its strength. But the predators pounce on him with redoubled force. So the deer doesn't stand a chance. Number 4. In the next shots, the wildebeest was unlucky. The dogs tracked down their prey, rounded up the herd and snatched one of the victims. Once the plan was successful, they attacked the prey as a group and began to wear down the enemy. Once the job was done, they began to dine. In the wilderness, there are very cruel laws. Predators have to starve for weeks, or their prey can be stolen or taken away. Or the predator can quickly become prey himself. There are all kinds of cases. Even lions suffer from this, let alone dogs, which are 3 times smaller. Therefore, each member of the group is trying to snatch a larger piece. The one who got there first is the one who got there first. This is the principle by which the pack operates. Because if you miss the moment, you can stay hungry for an indefinite period of time. Every dog understands this, so he greedily fights for his place near the feeder. Number 5. In the following footage, we see a group of wild dogs pulling their prey right out of the water. The dogs act very organized as one. Once the prey was already on dry land, the dogs start eating. No one wants to go hungry, so they surround the prey on all sides. It's similar to how hundreds of ants swarm or how piranhas act. It's not a sight for the faint of heart. Still, no one is likely to go hungry today. What's more, another guest arrived at the feast. The vultures began to gather nearby. They do not dare to take food from the hungry dogs, because in this case, there is a high probability that they themselves can become food. They take a different tactic, and wait for their chance. As soon as the chance is given, the vultures immediately take what's left of the victim to eat. Number 6. The next shots show us the situation of a group of wild dogs trying to pull a gazelle. The gazelle actively resists and doesn't want to go willingly, but the predators don't agree with her and pull her on themselves. The situation looks more like a tug-of-war competition. Naturally, the predators cheat, and more individuals join the fight, creating a huge advantage. In front of it, even twice as many individuals will not be able to stand. Once the gazelle has been brought to the surface, the group immediately pounces on it to finish the job. Number 7. And the next case shows us a confrontation between a warthog and a group of hungry dogs. Compared to the others, the boar surrendered relatively quickly. The dogs attack as usual in their repertoire. The boar tries to resist, but it's more like the pains of a small child. The predators easily manage to surround, break, and defeat the pig. The predators are left fed. Number 8. In the following footage we see a confrontation between an antelope and two wild dogs. The antelope tries to break free, but fails as one of the predators grabs it with a dead grip. While one distracts the victim, the other starts biting into the antelope's weaknesses. Then the predators change tactics and both rush to attack the shocked antelope. Upon reaching the weak spot, one of the predators delivers a crushing blow. In shock, the antelope falls to the ground, and is done for. At the same second a whole pack flies up, and takes in a tasty dinner. Wild dogs rightfully carry their name without tower predators, which proves their actions in the wild. I personally liked it best when the dogs organizedly pulled the antelope out of the water. What did you personally like about it? Be sure to write about it in the comments below. So that was 8 brutal hunt, eat alive praise of wild dogs. If you liked the video, give it a like and write what you think in the comments below. To join our fun and get the latest videos from our channel as soon as they're uploaded, all you have to do is click the subscribe button and the bell. And that's it for now. Thanks so much for watching. See you again.